expressed here are not supported by and do not reflect those of the Evening Rush Network. Viewers' discretion is advised. Hey, what's up, you guys? You're now tuned in to Sex, Love, and Alcohol Podcast, where we talk about, relate, and debate about anything and everything that has to do with sex, love, and alcohol. You can find us here live each and every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. After we wrap, you can find us on each and every podcast streaming network. So make sure you guys tune in. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And what would Sex, Love, and Alcohol be without hosts? We got Chrissy here in the building. We also have Miss Tiffany. She's here with us. And we also have two wonderful new hosts, Miss Empress and Miss Rain. You know, follow each and every one of us on Instagram. And also tell a friend to tune in to Sex, Love, and Alcohol. You know, each and every week we got new shows, guests, and everybody for your liking.
So, your niche is yours, mine's ours.
First of all, wait. I need to ask you. Can we move this to bourbon? I'm the only guy here. We'll not be popping anyone.
I think you guys like our spicy conversations. That's why you guys keep coming back.
Now, the Evening Rush Network now has the app, so catch it on favorite podcasts all in one place at the Evening Rush Network app. That's right. So catch all your favorite shows. What are you waiting for? Download it now.
I could not have said it any better. So make sure you download that app to stay connected with us and up to date on all your favorite shows. And now is almost time for the show. So pour yourself a drink and get ready and enjoy. And don't forget to subscribe to the Evening Rush Network and Sex, Love, and Alcohol.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to Sex, Love, and Alcohol again. We are back. We are back. You guys each and every Friday. So, make sure you guys, and we actually been doing good. We're not on CPT time. Not on CPT time.
Yes.
But yes, we are here. Welcome to Sex, Love, and Alcohol, and we are your hosts. You know, we have Miss Jesus Empress. I'm sorry.
Whatever. I love it. Good evening, you guys. Good evening.
Miss Lane here with us.
Hey, y'all.
And
Good evening. Welcome.
We have me, and we're missing one. We're missing a fourth because somebody wants to be buns out, suns out, in somebody else's country.
Yes, not mad at it.
Yeah, I'm not even mad. As long as she brings back some of that alcohol for sex, we're all right.
Word, okay? So bring us back a freaking gift from the gift shop. Thank you very much.
Preferably,
thanks in advance.
Something over 70 proof. Over. Yeah, the alcohol for me. I'm sorry. So
yeah, I prefer the yard. You can give me some of that yard. Good luck bringing it over here. I can teach you some ways. Just hit me up. And I like both.
Are you all right? But yes, hope you guys had a good week. Like it's Friday. Is it Friday? It is Friday.
It is Friday. It is my birthday weekend.
Yeah.
My birthday is on Memorial Day this year, May 29th, Monday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
It is Gemini season.
Happy birthday to you. So sad, right?
Yeah. You don't have to clap. But yes, like I'm planning on just like celebrating the whole weekend. Like, why the fuck not? Like, shit. It's my birthday. Yes. I always like, I used to work at a job where I got paid birthday pay and Memorial weekend holiday pay. So I always double up on my birthday.
What job?
They're not even in business anymore, so it's not even worth mentioning. So it was a while ago, but I used to love working there, and I worked there for a while. No, I only love working there for that. That's it. I can't. But whatever. But yes.
Yeah. Well, don't limit your birthday to the day or the weekend. It's the whole month.
It's the month.
Well, since your birthday is actually at the end of the month, your birthday, you still have to celebrate the whole of June.
Right. I do, though. Like, I do. I continue that into June. And then even sometimes July. I'm selfish.
I'm not even
whatever. Sorry,
not mad at it.
Sorry, but I'm a little something.
My shit went from January, February. I think I stopped in March. Right.
My birthday is the whole summer.
Okay, all right. You're in Cancer, right?
I'm on the cusp. I really believe that I have Cancer and Leo tendencies. So yeah, I'm on the cusp. But technically, yes, I'm a Cancer.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not figure out all my rising and
me and the Leos don't get along too well. So you're not a Leo. Let's not claim that.
Leo's got big hearts. They rule compassion in the heart chakras, and you guys are loyal and charming and freaky at the same time, and go-getters, and you inspire. So Leos are good. I get along with Leos. My son is a Leo, so
I love Leos. But I also definitely have a Cancer side to me too. That's why I said I'm on the cusp.
Emotional. So you got a big heart, girl. Yeah, Rex is a good one.
Yes, I try. But I also can be moody as fuck. Oh, good. I made it to 6 minutes.
You're learning.
Yes.
No, but yes, congratulations. I said congratulations. Happy birthday, though. Like, more life, more blessings.
Yes.
Prosperity, wealth, all of that fall upon you. You know what I mean? And whatever you put out in the atmosphere, hopefully comes back 100-fold.
It does. And that has a lot to do with our topic today.
I was going to say, and that's like a segue for our topic today.
Today, if you are now tuning in, today's topic is protect your peace.
Well,
protect your peace, and also, what do you attract versus what do you accept? And we had to minimize to fit it in, but it's what do you attract in a male or female? Like, as far as yourself, like, how sometimes you might attract a certain type of person, but that's not your person. Like, not to say it's not your person, but that's not who you want. But for some reason, your aura attracts this type of person. And it's like, are you willing to accept that? Or are you willing to say, you know what? I'm not accepting this. I'm putting my guard down, protecting my peace, and waiting for what is right for me.
Like same energy, different body type shit. Like you keep attracting the same energy, but in a different body.
Exactly.
At a certain time, it's time for you to ask yourself what it is about you, because you're the common denominator. We all have to face that fact that it could be you and not them. Take accountability.
100%.
That's huge.
100%.
I am a major believer in, like, you are what you attract, like, I mean, we did touch on it a little bit in the last topic last week about like birds of a feather, but like you kind of are the company you keep, so you kind of got to watch out for who's around you, because those people, and according to the law of attraction, those people could like seriously stunt your growth subconsciously. Because they haven't decided to raise their vibrations, therefore they're lowering your vibrations, whatever, So you really got to take a look at who's around you, what you do, what you can change. Stop being so goddamn comfortable and like get uncomfortable. Nothing changes if you don't.
Absolutely. We need to clap for that one.
I'm sorry. I'm always doing this during the show. I be sharing as you guys start talking, so I do apologize if I tune out for a second.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We'll keep it going. So I agree. This was a pretty heavy topic for me because I think I'm still learning. I'm definitely in the learning stage of my life. I thought I had it all together until like last year. And I was just like, yeah, no, I don't have it all together. We got to get it together. So that I think right now I'm trying to identify who is Rain? What does she want? What does she attract? Is it good things is she attracting? Is it not so good? I don't like to say bad. Is it not so good things that she's attracting? How are you speaking? Are you speaking life or are you speaking death?
Oh my gosh, that's another big one.
Yeah, so I've been trying to do that a lot lately, and I do see some growth. But of course, Rome wasn't built in a day, so I'm slowly starting to figure that out.
That's a common cliche that people say Rome wasn't built in a day, but that's the second time I heard someone say that this week.
Really?
Yeah, so that's like major confirmation. Like, true, you really have to be patient with yourself because we are work in progress. You can't, if you're willing to grow, you will. You will always grow. You will always become a better person. You can't resist it. So that's, and you have to be patient with yourself.
Yeah.
And learn to forgive yourself for the things that you was willing to accept to what you're not now, you know.
But the thing too that people fail to understand, before you even do anything, move forward, learn yourself, heal and fully heal.
Yeah.
Before you even accept anything, no matter if it's good, bad, and different. Like, even if sometimes we may go through things in life and relationships that are kind of damaging to us, and we need to heal from that process. And if we don't heal and you put yourself into another situation, one, that's not fair to the other person, period.
Not at all.
And then two, it's like, now you're just adding to whatever wasn't even fixed in the first place.
Right.
Your mind is not clear enough to accept the good. So you still have some type of blockage there where it's still, your heart's not fully open to welcoming and loving this next person.
Right. No.
So it's like, you have to heal in every situation. You have to, before you even think, and learn yourself. If you personally don't know how to love you or what you need to love yourself, then how can somebody else do anything for you?
Nope. Absolutely right. Like, if you can't love you fully, I can't expect you to love me. Like, the fuck is that?
Exactly. That was another thing too. Like, I had to learn to like fully love myself. You think you love on the surface, but you have to love all parts of you. And that means like really digging deep and soul searching. And I think that's what I'm doing right now.
And it doesn't necessarily mean like getting rid of all the negative, because we are human beings. Like, you come with the light and the dark. You got to balance that shit. Right. You got to be able to, know when to quiet the demons and when to turn them up and let them loose, basically, because there comes the time when it's not always love and light. So, like, you just got to know when to tell the, I don't even want to call it demons. Like, just tell like your darker side or your ego to like quiet down. Now is not the time. Right. So there's a lot of soul searching. It's a lot of inner work that I feel like a lot of people rather run from or, and not deal with, but it's something you have to do, like, just period. Especially if you're trying to track the life that you want to live. When Lauryn Hill said, how you going to win when you ain't right within? Like, straight up, if the life that you want to live, if you're not attaining it, it's because you're refusing to grow. You're refusing to step out of your comfort zone, step out of that box and just do it.
Right.
That's what you're going to attract. And that goes with like lovers too. Like, when you're looking for like your next partner or who you're going to, deal with, sometimes you should stop choosing people out of loneliness.
That part too. Sean said, loving yourself and letting someone love you are two different things, which is totally true. But still, even though it's two different things, you have to heal. Like, you have to heal. Like, somebody actually tried. I have this guy who randomly, it's been 3 years. He met me one day. I think it's been 3 years. This show's been on, about 3 years. We record out of a studio sometimes in Brooklyn, and like, there's other people recording, and we kind of cross each other's paths. We exchange numbers or whatever, but he never hit me. And then like months later, he'll call me, and then we'll speak for 10 seconds, and then months will pass, and then he'll come. But it's like, he's very persistent. Now, back then I was okay. Now I know that I'm not in the right position to even entertain anybody. I don't want to put nobody through any of my drama, anything that's going on, because it's definitely unfair to allow you into my life at this time, knowing that I have so much going on and I can't give you all of me.
Right.
You understand? So this person actually hung up on me. Like, why didn't you tell me that from before when I told you I'll call you back? I said, listen, I'm being honest with you. You want me to sit here and lead you on or whatever? No, like,
I'm your time
or mine. Like,
right.
I'm being 100% with you. And because I was so blunt in front and upfront, that was like, I guess, oh, well, F you then, bitch. Like,
yeah, sometimes people can't respect boundaries.
Whatever. At least you was honest. I gave you a choice, you know? Like, whatever.
And then please, there's somebody that I know that was like, wow, you are an amazing guy, and you just came in my life at the wrong time. I said, I can't even think about entertaining. And it sucks because like I feel like right now I'm pushing away somebody that might be perfect for me, but I can't even mentally entertain anything with anyone at this time.
Yes.
So it was just a little, but I'm like, damn, it's like, am I like, you know, you feel like you blocking your blessings, but it's like, how can I? It's like, I'm not right. Like to deal with that.
What if they're a distraction? Like maybe you don't want no distractions, you know, like
that's true. And we have a lot of those. Sometimes you might be going to something, you have that one person that's like kind of takes your mind off of things, but it's like, oh, you're prolonging my healing process.
Right.
Yeah, seriously. And I feel like sometimes, most of the time as women, like women get into relationships and they lose themselves in that relationship. So before you even find yourself or heal from what you need to heal from, you're already throwing yourself into the next thing. That's why I think it's important for people to not do that shit. Like, what are you looking for validation? Just do the type of healing that you need to do. You get out of a relationship, take some fucking time. Like shit. Like if they're meant for you, they'll still be there when you know you're ready. If not, then there's another one. Like I don't know. But yeah, take some time.
We need to put like a question, not like a poll, but like a question up, like what do you attract? Like so like the viewers can like answer like what do you attract, so they can like answer. But like for instance, like what kind of guys do you guys attract?
You go first.
That's a loaded question.
I can go first because I don't know what it is. I can fucking go first. I attract the narcissist.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I attract the narcissist, the pretty boy cheaters that won't commit, but will, what you call that? When they dang, what's the, oh my God, it's a word. When the guys string you along, they hold, like you with them, but you're not with them. They hold you on, like hold on to you,
like
type
a friend
of
with benefit kind of thing.
No, there's actually a word for it. It'll come to me. It's a word because I think we did a show on it too. It's a word.
Okay,
it's a word. But yeah, like it's like they won't fully commit to you, but nobody else can have you. But they want you around. But you're not with them, but nobody else can have you. But you're with them, but you're not with them.
You're like an unofficial girlfriend. You do everything without the title. I hate that. What do I attract? I feel like I attract men who I feel like I attract men who are used to women taking charge. And I've never had a soft girl season. I've attracted men where I have to be the leader and lead, if that makes sense.
I just had a conversation with a house guest that about, because she asked about my show, and I told her, she was like, she said what I said on a previous show. I said, I'm waiting for that right man to come in my life and sit me the fuck down.
I heard you say that before.
It's like, I just want to I don't want to be in control, but if we're both sitting down looking at each other, how long am I going to sit down and look at you before I say, all right, let me go to work. Let me go out and make sure we all right. It's like, and I'm not going to be that one to say, don't you think you should go get a job? Don't you think you should go do this? Don't you think you should take the trash out? Don't you think you should go change my tie? Like, I'm not going to do that. Like,
I'm going to just do it myself.
Like, if you don't have the initiative in yourself to go out and do that, then yeah, I guess I'll just, it's okay. It's not okay, but I'll don't worry, I'll go to work.
Right. And that's how I feel. I'll take care of everything else. And I don't need nothing from you. And then it's like, well, you're not letting me be a man. You're not taking initiative. And if you are taking initiative, it's not loud enough. I don't see. But then that might be toxic of me because it's also how it's perceived.
It's like,
it's also how it's perceived. I might not see that he is trying to be the head of household or take charge. And I'm just always so used to, I got it. I'm that person that's just going to do it. I don't need your help. So it could go both ways. But from my perception, I attract men like that, if that makes sense.
No, it makes perfectly sense.
Gosh. Your turn.
Before you go in, men, and there are some men in the comments, men out there who are watching, even if you are females watching from the background, that's not in the comments. What do you attract in a male or female? What kind of women cling to you, attract to you? Put it in the comments. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, so I've attracted both types of men. The ones that wanted to take care of me, and the ones that was just here for,
I wish,
like for that good time kind of thing, right? Now, the one who wanted to take care of me, at the time I was young, like I honestly wasn't ready, but he really did a lot. Like, bought me my first car. Like, not just a car. That man literally bought me 3 cars in that entire relationship. Like, he was really there for me, like really considered me, called me, did you eat type shit, like for real there for me. I wasn't ready, and he wasn't really offering me what I felt like I needed at the time. But in the end, like, I wasn't ready to really settle down with just one. Then but lately, I feel like I've been attracting the dudes that really think that they can run one on me. Like run game on me. And I say that because, like, most of like, I read tarot. And as soon as like I start pulling cards on these motherfuckers, because I know the game, like I know the games, and my intuition just starts like ticking off. And if I, as soon as I open up to them about it, like, yo, so, like, what's really going on here? Like, when I start to revisit those conversations and it just doesn't make sense, and I know they're lying, and they know that I read tarot like I'm like psychic, and you're gonna lie to me anyway. Oh, gosh, it pisses me off. I can't stand that shit. Not to say that I'm smarter than anyone, but don't play me like I'm a fucking fool. I feel like there's just a lot of people nowadays that are in this hookup culture that I'm really not about. Like, I'm not here to hook up. We can date, and I don't care if you're dating.
That's the new.
I feel like that's a new wave, and I'm not on these waves or these trends. Like, let's just do this the right way. Like, let's go out on a date. Let's get to know each other. Let's talk. Before we jump into bed. Like, I enjoy sex just as much as any of the next woman. So, but I feel like most people now are just into wanting to hook up, and I'm not really there.
You don't understand that when you have sex with another person, you're transferring energy. You're sharing energy.
Yeah,
I don't want your demons on me.
And I think that's really what it is too. Like, it's more than just like sexually transmitted diseases. Like, my energy is real sensitive. And then once I start picking up on that shit, no, I don't want to be a part of your fucking shit that you got going on.
Exactly.
That's not me. That's not my reality. Okay, my reality is I don't attract those type of shit, or those type of people who are unhealed and just looking for, like, to masturbate on my body. Like, get the fuck out of here, because that's pretty much what it feels like. No, thank you.
I agree. It was a little graphic, but I agree.
Yes, it was.
Have you guys
direct?
I know, growing up and going through life as adults. Well, I don't say growing up. As we entered like into adulthood. We go through so many different stages in life. Like, say once we was able to go out on our own and do things, you might have been into hanging out and partying to the point that you're no longer partying no more. You're let's go out to a movie, dinner type of thing, or stay in the house. It's like, but it's like your surroundings also changes who you attract to as well.
Absolutely, that's very true.
Because it's like I told somebody too. It's like I used to be Miss Dancehall Queen, like in a dancehall scene from school all the way to college days or whatever, and I always attract the pretty boys, the cheaters, the dancers, the ones that want the million different females or whatever. And then when I left the dancehall scene and became a biker, now I'm like, oh wow, these people are a little bit different. And it's like I never thought that I would be interested in somebody of this. Like my mind was still on those people in the past, and then like again growing into a business person. Now I'm going to corporate events and I'm going to galas, but guess what? I'm still a biker. I'm still a dancer. So now my mate that I end up being with,
you gotta merge them,
end up being a blue collar suit and tie person that don't like dancehall, don't like bikers, don't like this, don't like that, but this is the so it's like I attracted somebody because what? I presented myself differently.
Right.
I carried myself differently. I spoke eloquently. Like everything about me as far as like, but the thing is like, I adapt. When it's time to be dancehall, baby, I'm dancehall. And it's like, when it's time to be biker, I'm shorty biker. But then when it's time to turn all that off and be Miss Corporate Business Person, I can be that too. So it's like I was very versatile in many ways. And so it's like I had options. And again, I attracted different types of people. So it's like it's a little catch-22 of like what you attract, but it's like you can attract multiple different types of people in the surroundings that you're in. And if you feel like the people that you are attracting ain't for you, you might have to change your surroundings. Change
some shit out.
Change what you're doing. Look within yourself. Don't like, oh my God, I don't know why I don't fuck with you hood people. Like don't look between yourself. Look at yourself. Because it's like, what do you do on a day-to-day? What do you do in your spare time? Where do you go on a normal day? It's like, if you want to attract something different that is right for you, change what you're doing within yourself.
Start doing some different shit.
Absolutely. I always tell people, if you want this, you want that, then go. I said, how about you just try going to a bar one day by yourself and just sitting by the bar? Go to a sports bar at that. Go to a place like
to find them.
Listen, you never know who they're gonna be like, oh, see this female here watching football. Be like, oh, sure. You know what? Maybe.
Wait a minute. So dudes, are they gonna be too glued to the screen, like because their game is on or whatever?
Not really.
Oh, okay. Because
you trust me, you will be surprised. You will be surprised.
Yeah, not think about that game. If a pretty woman is next to him.
Yeah, word. Let me roll up in there.
Did you just say nut on my body? Who said that? Did you say? Yes, you did say nut on my body. You were graphic, weren't you?
No. Well,
no. She said masturbate.
Yeah. Using my body to masturbate.
Yeah.
Like.
But I said it was graphic because I got the whole visual.
Well, them vegan bodies like this, so you know what I mean? Some vegan bodies be looking all right.
Yes, that's what I said. Maybe I'm on the wrong team.
Listen, there's somebody out there for everybody, but
right.
I ain't no blow up doll. Ain't nobody's human blow up fucking doll.
Heard that. I heard that.
All right. Nah. You better go get them other chicks.
What can I say? So we know what we all attract, which is not what we accept. What are you willing to accept?
I'm willing to accept divine timing and be patient for what I'm really deserving of. I mean, yeah, I have needs. Sometimes you get a little weak or whatever, but no, like I'm not taking any less than what I deserve. The way I see it is not my reality.
You know how we say, like, I kind of dislike the what we attract statement for the simple fact that goes back to checking boxes. It's like sometimes it's like you have your list of what you're willing to accept, but it's very rare somebody's going to check off all those boxes.
That's very true. No one's perfect. It's very true.
So it's like, are we still leaning towards what we attract because we're trying to keep an open mind and see how this person fits in our life or we fit in theirs, or how we can mold together? Or are we still going to constantly push people away as human beings, knowing that in our mind, my boxes still aren't checked and I'm not willing to accept this. I'm going to stand my ground. Some people do, and they wait a lifetime and then they get married at 75. Like, it is what it is. Like,
okay. What are you attracted to? Like, besides what are you attracting? What are you attracted to? You know, like, I feel that's a question a lot of people need to ask themselves. What are you attracted to? Is it
like that too? Like, what are you attracted to? And when you look at yourself, do you feel like, oh, what is the fuck? Why is my brain freezing right now? It's like, I know what I'm attracted to, right? I'm obsessed, and I mean obsessed.
That's not true, Sean Brown. I don't think that.
I was reading that.
Most women attract the person they are attractive to instead of the man that's best for them.
I don't think that's true. I feel like a lot of times, and I could be wrong, I feel like men are more like that. It's more for the looks for them.
More physical?
Yeah, physical. I feel like with us, we dig a little deeper than that. And, you know, even if that person is not the mold that we want, we could see that potential in that person, even if that person doesn't see it in themselves. So does that kind of answer the question or the statement that he was saying? As a woman, do you guys feel that way? I think I feel
with nobody's potential. Fuck potential. Show me fucking results.
Well, I guess then I speak for me.
But I hear what you're saying. We do dig a little deeper.
Same with Rain.
We do dig a little deeper.
I'm starting to not do that.
Yes, same.
I'm starting to not do that because at this point, I don't want to say I'm wasting my time, but like I'm waiting. I feel like, you know, because from conversations, my whole thing is like everybody's conversations with a male or female is different. It's like I'm trying to see what you want to do in life and how we can either help each other get to where we need to get to so we can build something together.
Right. Yeah.
And from your vision and from your mindset, it's like, you know what, this is a good dude. I know he's going places. We're going to get this together. Like either we're going to help each other, we're going to build. And just off a conversation, you might be out somewhere on your phone and see something or come across something or have a conversation to be like, and shoot it. They were like, yo, listen, I know you said the other day that you want to do X, Y, and Z here. I got some information for you. But then even from that, it's like, do they take it and run with it? Or they be like, all right, thank you. Next thing you don't hear nothing else.
Right.
So it's like you believing in this person to do something and you helping them, you know, not like you want to help them, but it's like, it just so happened that like, oh shit, this will be good for them. Like, let me just throw this their way. It's like, it's catch-22.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so you take that chance and somewhat waste your time or take that chance and it works in your favor. Yeah. But it's like you invested in somebody. It's like you taking that time to invest in this person because you believe in them. And sometimes it ends up letting you down.
Right. Yeah. And to go back to what he was saying, his comment before, I feel like when I have ever been attracted to a man and I just went straight off looks, it was only physical. It was never anything more. It was always the people that I was not attracted to and not my type that, you know, something built more.
Sean said most women fall for the I cannot say. Yeah.
Yeah. What you drinking over there, Chrissy? I need some of yours.
See, they mixed up some stuff in here. So all I know, I was handed a drink. So
I need some of that after the day I had today.
And mind you, this is my first drink in like since February, March.
That's probably why too.
It's like hitting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went on a fast, but anyway.
That's good.
Yeah, but as to that comment, the representative, that's the person that this person presents. This is what they show up as. That's the potential that they have to grow into.
Right.
No, I don't need potential. Like, I mean, like, respect is the fucking minimum. So, like, if we're doing everything right, you know, from the get-go, and I'm not talking about you respecting me, because, like, that's the minimum. If you're doing everything right, if you're courting me the right way, if I didn't get a dick pic on, like, day 2, like, just, then we can move forward, you know? But as far as potential, no, we all got potential. And I wish you well. But can you show me some results?
You're right.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, that's
but I don't want to say like I always say like I'm weird, I'm different. It's like, I guess back in the day, it's like, you know, the eye is what catches you. Like the look
true.
But then moving forward, it's like sometimes the look catches you, and then to me, these people are dumb as fuck. I'm like,
so if the eyes catch you, then are you looking for that person to do something for you? Like if the eyes catching, because
listen, back in the day, baby.
That's all that mattered. Yep.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
But now in present day, honestly, I'm a mind fuck, and I always say that. Like I'm a nerd. Like I'm a real life nerd.
Sapio, straight up.
Sapios
unite. Okay.
Yes.
But okay, the way I see it, if a motherfucker has on all their jewelry and their nice clothes, they're trying to sell me something. Why are you flashing your wealth? You're trying to sell me something?
That part.
Like you a salesman. Huh?
I hate that.
You a jive-ass turkey. Like a salesman. So, but if like, are you going to teach me something, or are you going to teach me how to scam? Like, what is going on here? Like, what do you have to offer me?
Put me
on. No, like millionaires, they don't have to show their wealth. You don't have to show your wealth. Like, I feel like it lies deeper. Multiple cars.
Sean said, Prez, when do you go to the cards? Once you start feeling someone?
What happened? Say that. What?
Like he basically said, when do you go to your cards? Is it once you start feeling someone? Is that when you go to your cards to make sure it's not something bad? To make sure it's real?
The cards?
Yeah, your cards.
Your tarot cards.
Oh. Yeah, in a way. I'm always checking the person's intentions. Like what
you feel yourself falling for that person, like, damn, I'm really falling for this person. Like, is this real?
Okay, there was one individual that I met. This was like 2 years ago, and I was really like starting to feel him, but I just always felt like there was something he was hiding, wasn't telling me. No matter how many conversations we would have, it always, like, you can always tell, like, intuitive or fucking not, you know when someone's beating around the bush. So like I started pulling messages or cards, and I was seeing that there was something he was hiding from me, still hung up on his ex, whatever the case may be. When I would ask straight up, I still get a beat around the bush question. I know I ain't wrong, motherfucker. So stop lying to me. So that's pretty much what it was with that individual. Well, in that scenario, I'm already hip to your game. Please don't make it worse by lying.
So I have a question. Have you ever just asked them without going to the cards?
Yes. Like, trust me. Yes. Okay. But when I was saying, like, it feels like if someone is lying to me for no reason, then I have to do it.
So I'm sorry, I still have more.
And then I don't always have to go to the cards. Like, I feel like I'll just like have a dream or something, like, because that has happened before too, where I'll just get like a message or a download where it's like, watch out for them. But what were you about to say?
I have a question, because like I doubt myself a lot, right? So it's like sometimes I might get caught up with somebody. I'd be like, oh my God, like, is this real? Is this not real? And it's like, you know what? I want to follow my heart, but then I still feel so much doubt. Do you sometimes, since you are like do tarot or whatever, and even if you ask the person, and they might tell you no, might not, I mean, might tell you the truth, might not tell you the truth. But have you ever got, I want to say either good news from the cards, but also still started doubting yourself in a way?
Yeah, still, because sometimes you're just not sure. You know, people, energy changes and people have their own free will. So it will show that things are looking good sometimes, but you still gotta just go with what you see, because a person could have, like, not that they mean to go in to hurt you, but they do it anyway because they still want to do what's best for them. There's still like that energy of being selfish. So I don't know. You always got to trust your intuition and just watch out. But there was that time when someone tried lying to me.
Like when I'm not a tarot whatever, but I know sometimes like I'm so quick. I'd be like, when I be really like, oh my god, like this might be it.
Yeah.
This might be it. And I'd be going to Google, putting in birthdays. I be putting, then like I'd be like trying to read. I'm like,
yeah, check like the compatibility and all that compatibility. But yeah, no, I get you. I got you. You just never know. I don't know. People be selfish.
And then it's like sometimes I get caught up in the person that is attracted to me. And it's like I had somebody that was attracted to me. Mm-hmm. I wasn't attracted to them from the beginning. Mm-hmm. But with more and more conversations, interactions, it's like,
yeah, they grew on you.
Yeah, but it's like physically, it wasn't it. But then mentally, it's like, wow, you're really, I can fuck with you. And then later on, it's like, weeks is going, now we having these heart-to-heart conversations. Now months go by, now we literally across on the table, he crying, I'm crying, just talking about life. It's like, now the energies are coming together. And then next thing you know, it's like, yo, I wish I could be with you. But then it's like, but I got somebody at home. So it's like, now basically you put yourself out there to be attracted to me. I wasn't attracted to you, but now I am attracted to you. But you basically use me as your outlet to kind of release.
Right.
Knowing that your end goal intention was not me. So it's like, yeah,
people be selfish. People be selfish. Yeah.
And so it's like, and then you get the constant, like, you know what? I miss talking to you. I miss our conversation. So I'm not your therapist, sir. Like, you can go back to your whole girlfriend that's at home to freaking release. That's the thing. It's like you're in a relationship with somebody that you're not comfortable enough with to actually express these things, to release these things to. So it's like now they are accepting of somebody that
that's a transfer of energy. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's that misery loving company.
Yep.
Damn.
And when I ask all the I ask all the time, like, why stay? It's like life is too short to waste somebody's time, especially if the long run that's not who is for you.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Oh wait, did you know that there was someone else possibly?
Coco said, "You want me to be your therapist? Then you can pay me."
There you go.
Oh, for real?
By the hour.
Big facts. But it's like that's what it is, and I feel like me being I guess a conversationalist, because I can hold a conversation in any room about any topic, about anything. So I can actually have a heart-to-heart conversation. I can have a fun conversation. I can have whatever. And I feel like a lot of people do come to me for a conversation and then eventually end up being attracted to me off of conversation. But am I who you really want? But then again, you get somebody like, say, myself, who is single, who gets used to your company, your conversation, just you being around, to me on the fence, not having anything more or anything from you, but just conversation. It's a lot.
No. No.
So it's like, and even when you try to pull yourself away, it's like they still try to pull, like, no, I'm good. Like, you can go home to and have these conversations with your girlfriend. Like,
that's like emotional cheating. No.
Yeah,
go about your days, sir. I wish you well. Like, I do wish you well, but go about your life.
And then it's like that's when you draw the line. What you're willing to accept and what you're willing not to accept. It's like, okay, you're going home and you're so-called happy.
Yeah,
and enjoy somebody else's company, and not me sounding selfish or whatever or any kind of resentment, but it's like, okay, you use me to kind of release to go home to enjoy the person that you're with, because now I took that tension and that stress off of you from our conversation to now you can be okay when you go home.
I provided you clarity like a fucking therapist. Fuck that. No. Now what? You guys got like this Erykah Badu Next Lifetime situation? Like, no. No.
And that's not fair to you.
It's like she said, it's not fair. And it's not being resentful. Emotional cheating at its finest. Like, straight up. No.
She wasn't
you can be a friend, but no.
At his finest. And Sean said, and I do believe he appreciated it. He probably did appreciate it.
I'm sure he did.
But that had nothing to do with her.
No.
Nothing.
No.
What? But at this time, we're going to take a quick break and pay some bills, and we'll be right back.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chrissy, here to let you know that the Evening Rush Network now has an app. Yes, an app, you guys, so you can stay connected on the go and watch all your favorite podcast shows. You can download the app at Google Play Store or Apple iTunes. So spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, if you're looking to start a podcast and really don't know how, well, hit us up at the Evening Rush Network at gmail.com and inquire about time slots, pricings, and everything you may need to get started. We got you. Join the winning team, the Evening Rush Network. And also, download that app. What are you waiting for? Get to it. Now, here are our sponsors. And that was Equasia signed to the Evening Rush Entertainment. Go download her new single now. Your Story is Our Story is one of the top leading event planners out of Long Island, serving the whole of Nassau and Suffolk County and the metro area. No matter the special event, Your Story is Our Story has you covered. No matter how big or how small, they have a team big enough to execute your event to perfection. Even if you just want to set up a scene for a photo shoot, they got you covered. They can do anything. Your Story is Our Story also does forever flower bouquets. For all occasions, special holidays, Mother's Day, Easter, you name it, whatever you need it for, they got you covered. So make sure you reach out to them and follow them on Instagram. They always got special deals when holidays come around. Their Instagram page is Your Story is Our Story, or you can follow them on their website at www.ysios.net. Tell them Sex, Love, and Alcohol sent you. And those were our sponsors of Sex, Love, and Alcohol.
And we are back. First of all the viewers, if you know how I can get like a little trade certificate on how to do like graphics and stuff, so I can get like another job, because Shorty be putting these together and they be looking all right.
You definitely got real good at this, Christina. Like,
I just need a little. You know what? Since I'm good at Photoshop, let me go Photoshop me a certificate that says I'm certified.
That part.
Word, hang it up on the wall right behind you.
Right. Let me go get it. I'm about to. You know what? Forget about that. I'll handle it myself. I'm gonna go make me one later. And they're gonna be like, what university? I'm gonna find some online school right there.
There you go.
University of the United States.
Yo. Listen, I'm not trying to make you do like a little illegal stuff, but get into that too. People will pay top dollar for degrees.
I'm trying to tell you, I just need a little. All I need is a little paperwork that they're not even gonna even look at.
Right.
Just get me in there. Just saying. Actually, I had a little proud moment. I was like, damn, this actually looks okay.
It looks good. It does. Good. I was saying that. I was like, I'm going to wait till the end. I was like, yeah, that looks really good.
Well, yes, like, sorry, I'm supposed to actually talk about the sponsors, not myself. So sorry. Take myself out of the equation. But yeah, shout out to the sponsors of Sex, Love, and Alcohol. Of course, if you want to be part of a podcast, not necessarily ours, but if you have something cool or interesting that you think will draw people's attention and you just don't know how to kind of like get the ball rolling, hit up the Evening Rush Network for all your podcasting needs. First of all, they're actually really dope. They can spend, you can do remote, you can do in studio, whatever you need. You want the couch, they got it. The background, they got it. All the whole setup, the microphone, the whole switchboard, you just got to bring yourself and your personality and whatever you want to talk about for your show. And they got you covered. So make sure you hit up the Evening Rush Network. Also, shout out to Naquasia. She is one of the newest artists of the Evening Rush Entertainment. Yes, we have listen, the Evening Rush is doing big things. They got a record label. They got the damn graphics. They got its own show. They got a damn podcast. They got the whole kit and caboodle, okay? So join the winning team. Like we said, join the winning team. Come this way. Come this way. And shout out to ours truly. Your story is our story, who is one of the top leading event planners in Long Island. And the team is growing to do more work, more business, and make sure it is to perfection because Shorty got OCD. So
Yo, Tiffany, her eye on detail, her attention to detail is like so on point. So
Shorty like, has OCD. So just know it'll be done properly.
Keyword.
Properly, and you will be breathtaken like away by the finished product. So make sure you hit up Your Stories, Our Story on Instagram. And I always get this wrong, but their website is www.ysios.net. So make sure you hit them up for all your event planning needs. And they do forever flowers, event planning. Even if you want to, it's everybody's always want to do photo shoot, the family photo shoots, the graduations, anything that you want to do that need a little scenery set up.
Prom.
Trust me.
Prom pictures.
Props, prom's coming. You want that little send off
backdrop.
Backdrops. Yep. That's little 1, 2, 3 put up. Listen, she got you. All right. So make sure you hit them up for that. And of course, if you want to be a sponsor of the show, hit up Sex, Love, and Alcohol. We do have sponsorship packages, really great deals. And again, we are on a syndicated network, so you are seen and heard all over, near and far, and on many platforms of podcast streaming network. So hit us up for information. So we appreciate you guys. And if you're just tuning in, this week's show is Protect Your Peace. As best as you can.
Yeah, these weirdos are out here. These weirdos are out here.
Exactly. And also, what do you accept in a relationship from a male or female? And what do you attract from a male or female? What does your persona, your aura attract? And what do you actually accept? Are you accepting what you're attracting that really ain't what you want? Or are you just saying, you know what, this ain't for me. I'm going to wait for my person enters my life, and that will be my person.
We didn't really touch on that. For me, I think I did accept it for so long, but now I feel like, okay, that's enough. I'm putting up my boundaries, and I need to know that in order to attract great things, I have to be a great partner, and that also means like setting up those boundaries. Like, no, I'm not accepting this from you, and this is what's going to happen. And if it can't, then we got to move on.
And I always say to what you want from your partner, make sure that your requirements aren't so far-fetched that you can't accomplish them yourself.
Absolutely. That's true.
Because if you personally can't accomplish these things, how do you expect somebody else to do that for you?
That's like when I used to watch the Kevin Samuels, may he rest in peace. I had a love-hate relationship with him, with the value man. So some things I did agree with, but some things I didn't. And a lot of times when the women would get on the show with him and they would say, oh, he got to be this, that, and the third. Mind you have 7 baby daddies. You have, you're 40 years old and you still work at McDonald's and you have no goals. You just want somebody to take care of you that has no kids, that has 3 degrees, and he's driving a Rolls Royce, and you just want him to take care of you and your 7 kids.
So I said that to, I hate bringing up this person, but no, because I get emotional in a way. But this somebody that I used to be with, like, I was with this person when they had nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Was with them we was both with each other through our process of getting to a status what was a very amazing status for the both of us.
Right.
To the point where now, even though we both are at good status in our personal lives, together we're great. Separate, we're still amazing. Mm-hmm. But one might be higher than the other, but it doesn't matter. It's not like comparison. It's like where I wanted to be in my life, I was there. Where you wanted to be in your life, you were there. You might have been a little bit higher than me, but now guess what? Now you're attracting people that wouldn't look at you when you were a little bit lesser than what you were.
Right.
So now when you can't provide for these people that you're attracting, and once you tell them no, then they leave you. But the person who has been there for you, that was attracted to you when you had nothing, when you was gaining something, and then when you had it all, this person still was attracted to you for the person that you are and saw the real in you. You understand? So it's like when you sometimes gain status, it's like that, like I said, a value man. It's like this person can do all this, but you're with them because of they have all these things. But
what they can do for you.
Yeah, but it's like, can you do any of this for yourself? My thing is that with or without this person, we were both okay. Whatever I require from you, I can gain and get on my own.
Right.
And same thing, what you require from me, you can do. But it's like for us to be together, it kind of took the load off of each other because we compromised and we met each other halfway. And, it wasn't like it was a common ground for the both of us. And it worked. It's like where you lacked, I picked up, and vice versa. And where I know that I needed to take some stress off of you to make your day go smoother, it went that way, and vice versa. So it's like, but then you have somebody that just constantly taking and taking and taking, but they're not adding to your life. And then in your head, it's like, is this what I want? But for the moment, it looks nice.
Right.
But in the long term, it's like, damn, like this person just milked me for everything I have, and now I have nothing. And then you look back at the person that was with you when you had nothing, and then something, and then it all.
Right.
That person's a clown. That's some clown ass shit. You you don't discard your real ones for what's here in front of you now. Like, duh, they wasn't with you when you was shooting in the gym. But like, that person's a straight up clown. I feel like the universe will start to test you. Like once you start to grow and heal, and to test you to see if you really learned your lesson. Mm-hmm. So like, because the ones who did you dirty will always try and find some way to come back around. Now you don't have to let them back in. And just because they come back around, you have to ask yourself, do they keep coming back because I keep letting them back? Right. But these people always find a way to come back around. Like that saying, like he always comes back is fucking true. They always fucking come back. But like that don't mean, I feel like the universe will test you to see if you learned the lesson, in dealing with that individual.
I had one guy that told me nobody leaves him. I said, excuse me? He was like, oh, my exes they don't leave. They physically might say, "Oh, we done," but they don't leave. I'm just like,
okay.
It's like real, like.
So you leave the door cracked open for them? Like, what the fuck does that mean?
Right.
Like, why? How come they can come back?
Yeah,
how come they feel, why are they so comfortable coming back? Why do they feel like they can?
He said they don't. He always says they don't. And he was like, if they leave, they're coming back because they're gonna realize that this is where it is. They always come back. I'm just like, so it's like,
I swear to God, like everybody who I've had to cut something off with, they made a total about face. They circled the block. That don't mean I let them all back in or anything, because you have to look at yourself. Why do they keep coming back? Do I keep letting them back in because I'm forgiving? Fuck that. Yeah, I forgive you. But you can stay.
I told somebody one time, it's like, some guys will continue to do you dirty and still be around, but they'll still, but the thing is that in their head is like, I can do what I want, say what I want. They're not going anywhere. Because it's like they accept it. It's like whatever. So it's like they're gonna continue until you put your foot down and be like, you know what, this is it, and actually show this person and walk the fuck away. They're gonna continue to treat you as though, because you're accepting of it.
Yeah. Once a cheater, always a cheater type energy. Don't complain about it and don't go looking for it, because then you start to let this person know that you accept it. You're gonna throw a hissy fit, but you'll accept it. No, fuck that. Most men, if you cheat on them but one time, you don't even have to go all the way. If they suspect that they can't trust you, that someone else might be getting close to your vagina, they will cut you off. And women have the tendency to keep taking them back if they were to do that shit to us. No, fuck that. If you ain't gonna take me back if I cheated on you, I ain't taking your ass back either. Fuck.
Right.
Fuck you. Like straight up.
You're right though.
And if we do get back together, the terms are gonna be way different. Like it ain't no coming back the way that you.
And then it's not the same anymore.
Because it's not the same. It's not the same. I'm gonna play.
It's like at this point, it's like I don't even want you back now, because I'm gonna be. It's like I never had to look over my shoulder or question what you did, where you went, or anything that you're doing. But now I'm gonna be like, this guy's probably doing something.
Trust, that shit is fragile as fuck. Like, who wants to break?
Like once that trust is broken, it is. So
and then you can't always take people back. You cannot always take people back. Niggas are adults. They know exactly what the fuck they're doing. Fuck you. Like, that's just the energy. You knew exactly what the fuck you was doing. You knew exactly the risk you was fucking taking, and you did it.
That's pretty personal over here.
But I'm just saying. I mean, from my experience. Okay? You knew exactly what the fuck you was doing.
So going into protect your peace. How do you protect your peace?
That's part of it. Because that's what niggas want to do. They come around just to see if they can still get a reaction out of you, if you still care, depending on how you react to them and shit. Nah. Again, fuck you. Fuck
boundaries.
Fuck all of that.
Sometimes to protect your peace, you do have to set boundaries. You do have to set some type of limitations on certain things. Sorry, Coco said it's not the same anymore, and you will not
get the same love that you did before if you take them
back. This shit is a choice that people make.
Okay.
She said, "Preach heavy on that fucking."
Like shit. You know the consequences. God damn it. People know right and wrong. Right and wrong is a choice. Sometimes people don't want to admit that they, like doing the wrong thing. Okay, that doing wrong feels good. That's some low vibrational ass energy that you in. But okay, do you? Show me what you rather do. I'm gonna give you all the rope you need to hang yourself. Show me what you rather do, because in the end, I have to be able to trust you. And if I can't, then fuck
like I said, trust is so delicate.
Then fuck you. Yeah.
And once you, even the slightest thing can throw that all off. And it's not the same. Sometimes you might just wash your hands of the situation because it's like, I feel like you're causing me more stress now that I brung you back. But now it's like, I never had
looking over my shoulder.
It's like I never had to question, or I'm not that insecure person to be like, where you at? Where you going? Who you talking
to? Who's desperate? Who's desperate over here? Ain't me.
It's like, go out with your friends, have fun, enjoy. You know what I mean? But it's like, now you got me like, damn, is he really outside? Like, he takes long to come home. Like, yeah, this, now you call his phone. Oh, he didn't answer. Who's he? No, I don't got the time. Listen. Like, and if you're gonna do all that, just kindly just leave me alone. If you just walk away right now and leave me alone, we good.
We good, right?
Because just don't stress me. We good.
I saw that comment that Coco made about people's temptations. That's true, but I don't date drug addicts or people with fucking addicts and shit, because you will choose that addiction over me every time you got a chance to. So get the fucking help you need and stay the fuck away from me. I'm not dealing with no one's temptations, no one's addictions. No offense to anybody out there who has it, who's seriously trying to get help. But no. Until you are ready to really handle that. No.
If you actually are deeply in with this person, will you help get them help?
I mean, I was gonna say, if it happens over time.
You mean like if someone gets in a car accident and gets hooked on their perks and their oxys? That's a tough one for me, because like the way I see it, like, listen, no, I'm sorry. Like, I will give you all the help, that you need. But it's like if you in love with someone who has an addiction, you can't let that motherfucker in your house. They're gonna start stealing your shit. No, I ain't with those shits. Hell no. Hell no.
And then she also said,
like any type of addiction. What about that? Anybody with addictions, anybody who falls easily to their temptations, we all have moment of weaknesses. But if you fall easily to that shit, if you always got a fucking excuse and shit, no, you're gonna choose that fucking addiction over me every time. So no. That's somebody with potential to get well, potential to heal after they go to rehab, and potential to fall off the fucking wagon. I'm good. Get the fucking help you need.
Like, what about sex
addiction? I love you from afar. Sex addiction is a big deal too. That's what we was talking about. Soul ties, STDs. Fuck out of here. I ain't throwing my pH off.
But what if it's constantly with you? Like, they want to have sex all the time.
I get that. I understand. Sorry. There's a lot of people that want to have sex with me. Are you kidding? Have you seen me?
Yes.
There's a lot of people that want to have sex with me. But that don't mean everyone gets to.
Right.
Just period. Yeah, I will help the person as best as I can too, but then there's tough love. Eventually, you can't let the person around you because they start to fuck your shit up. What the fuck? We are too goddamn old. This is my birthday weekend. Ain't nobody coming around here and fucking shit up for me. I rebuke you in the fucking name of Jesus. Like, are you fucking kidding?
Not the curses.
I am so done. Like, protect your peace. Hell fucking yeah.
Protect your peace and stay
hell yeah. Spiritual bath and everything. Prayed up. Okay? Don't fucking play with me. Keep your shit and your addicted ass over there. Good luck.
All right.
Sorry. Just get the help you need. I can't want it more than you do.
Yeah.
No, but
I can't want it more than you do. And that's when it comes down to addiction. Sex, drugs, alcohol. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You got
some people that the ones who are addicted to sex too, you got to realize too, once you take sex out of the equation, they have nothing else.
Right.
They have nothing else to offer you. They have nothing else. And
they've been looking for validation through their groin. Bitch, practice some fucking self-love and get the fuck out my face.
Celibacy.
Sean said, I'm scared of her.
We went on a whole rant just that. Like, listen.
Sorry, I did. I think I'm just tired of people and their bullshit.
Whoever,
like, we all going through something. We all are. Like, be a better person. Just be a fucking better person for humanity and for yourself. Like, damn. Shit.
Yes.
But she's letting you guys know she's not accepting none of that shit.
No. That's not my reality. That's what I attract. That's not my reality. I say that shit daily. I wake up in the morning. I look in the mirror. I'm so wonderful. I'm so happy to be in this body. Look at me. Okay. I'm so happy to be here. So fucking grateful. I'm about to turn another fucking year, son.
And you look amazing.
Yes. Yes, I fucking do. I ain't got time for this shit. Niggas better fucking get they shit together. Get a grip. Get your fucking life together. Like, I don't know what else to fucking say. Get a fucking grip.
I think in like 1 minute she said about 20 curses.
A whole sentence.
All right. I'm done. I get Mary Jane vibes, truly.
YouTube's about to kick us off of freaking YouTube. Jesus.
Yo, Mary Jane.
Is the curse word and the name of God in the same thing.
What'd you say, Christina?
She's just reflecting on everything you just did. True Taurus. No, Gemini.
I'm Gemini. I'm Gemini.
Yeah, I cannot. You ladies are fun. I cannot.
I'm sorry.
We gotta
stop accepting this bullshit. Guys, like the fuck.
Get it together.
And that's part of my journey. I'm trying to learn to just, not accept shit and not be so accepting of, things around me. It's hard. Like, well, that's just this person. And no, I need to just say, nope, that's not it. And people around me are like, stop accepting these things.
Believe what you see.
And those who I do want to state one thing, because I know it's not I work in a big place where people talk work chat or whatever. People need to also stop accepting to be assigned to someone else. It's like and then hoping that one day you'll be that main. But what was it? It's been going around Instagram.
Right, Coco. We shoot straight from the hip.
I can't. It's been going around Instagram. I don't know if you guys seen where a lady, it's another podcast. A lady had asked the panel, like, is it wrong for me to wish that
definitely saw that
I'll be the main? I'm a side piece of somebody, but one day I'll be the main. And they said, yeah, it's wrong. It's like, why? It's like, would you ever make me your main? Like, if I'm a side piece, would you ever make me your main? The guy said, absolutely not.
Exactly. The fuck?
Why? Because you're okay with being the side.
You already told him that you okay with lesser than. The fuck would he do more for you for? That's what I'm saying. Stop accepting.
No, but it's like, and like when I say, Jesus Christ, like I totally agree with everything this man. No, dead ass. Like from a woman that, like, I totally agreed with every single thing this man said. He says, you didn't try to like move her over or nothing. You literally just
stayed put.
You just went, you made yourself, you didn't make room. You just literally put yourself there in a place where you didn't interfere with nothing. Like you was convenient. Yes, I love her, but at that time I didn't like her. So I came to you. I like you, but now I got my little stress out on you and now I'm going back home. Like, at the end of the day, they still know that this is the person I'm going to be with. At that moment, she might have pissed me the fuck off. So now I'm going to come hang out with you, but you my little stress reliever. And guess what? I'm still going to therapist. You understand? My little therapist. But it's like you just literally just put yourself there and you just somebody I can slide off to whenever I'm upset or feeling it. But then I go home happy to this person.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like when I say everything this man was saying, it's like, and you were just there. And it's like I can call you when I want. And it's like, and you was even, that I have somebody on the side, and you know, whenever they come home, you okay with me getting off the phone with you because this person is coming home. It's like you're okay with me coming to see you when this person goes to work. You're okay with me only seeing you whenever my wife is away with her girlfriends. Like, you're okay with me never taking you on a trip or anything. You're okay with me only coming to your house and not bring you out to dinner. Like, you didn't make no fuss with me. You didn't make no trouble for me.
No requirements of me.
But yet you're waiting for me to make you why?
Why would I do that?
And he said, you will never be
But for real though, like, what did you expect? Why is that so hard to understand?
My mother used to say a saying back in the day. She was like, why wait, no, let me say it right. why keep the cow when you can already have the milk? I think that's how she said it. Or but you know that basically, yeah, it basically means I already got everything. Why do I need to have the whole thing? So
it's like you didn't set no boundaries, you didn't set no requirements, you didn't set no restrictions. You just was like, damn, I like this person, I got them. I know he already got somebody at home, but I still got him too. It's like, so you are actually already willing to share. You're already willing to share. So
that would be amazing.
So why would I give up what I love at home for something I like for the moment? It's like little things. So it's like, then it goes back to that woman. It's like, what are you willing to accept? When are you going to actually put boundaries up to say, you know what, enough is enough. We might have had this attraction, but at the end of the day, it's like, I know what I want and you're not giving me what I want. So now you can't have the cow. You can't have the milk. You can't have nothing. So it's like all that. So it's like little things. So it's like,
and I think that stems from self-esteem too. Like, you're not valuing yourself, so you think nobody else should value you.
You're seeking for validation through whoever the hell this person is that's not worth validating, even in damn selves. Like, it's really kind of sad.
And it's like, yeah, you still spending Christmas, birthdays, holidays, everything alone. Because what? They might have bought you a gift. They give you good dick. Like, they come over once in a blue in the middle of the night between 12 and 2 because they got you hot back home before club time shut down. Like, I don't know.
God damn. That's so sad. You get him how you keep him. I'm a firm believer in that. She wants part-time happiness. I mean, they may not want that, but that's exactly what they're attracting and they're accepting. So,
and it's like sometimes I know that some people tend to be the side to some people when people that they never thought in a million years would give them the time of day, but they did.
So they settle.
And it's like, wow, I would have never been able to get this person any other time. And it's like, I finally got them, but they have somebody else, but I got them. Like, I can do things with them. I can fuck them. I can do this. Like, it's like little, it's.
Who? Morris Chestnut? Like Denzel Washington? Like, I'll be their sneaky link, but like a regular nigga, I'm a hold out hope. let me get like a dog, sexy
and I always say like, I had this conversation at work. So I was like, so this person is doing all these things and you're accepting of it. So God forbid, which is not happening, this person ends up choosing you. What's to say that this same thing won't happen to you?
Right.
So now what happens?
Nah, cause Morris Chestnut and Denzel is sexy and they're celebrities. Like, they're on every woman's like bucket list, hit list, bucket list. So I would take that opportunity with them. Like, that's a one in a lifetime opportunity type thing. That's it. Not just because they have money, because them they sexy. But yes, I'm sorry. I was answering Sean's comment. But please, Christina, but I'm sorry, what was your?
But not the thing is, money goes. Like money,
it does go. That's true.
Please.
And that's when you're not serious about the individual. If it's just about money, like, or if that's what mainly attracted to you in the first place.
Mm-hmm. Please, I like I said, I've been with people who had money and not. I guess they honestly didn't want to spend on me, but I'm not that person. I'm not, like I always say all the time, I'm not into Gucci. I'm not into Louis. I'm not into Prada. I'm not into names. I'm not into brands. But when I step outside, you'll think I'm expensive. Because I present myself well. I know how to put myself together. That shit been all from Amazon and Rainbow, my nigga. You will never know. But I'm just saying, like, I don't carry those things, so people never actually said, "Oh, let me buy these things for you." But I've been with people who have money, but I was taken care of in other ways that didn't require money. So I don't know. It's little things. What prime example of $1 billion Hove, Jay-Z? When the money goes, will the honey stay?
Yep.
No, trust me, they'll be gone too. Cause like, oh my God, like they can't do this, they can't do that. I need this, I need that. But it's like, if you can't get it for yourself, come on now. I understand, like, sometimes this fast money is good, but then when it's gone, now you're looking for the next fix. Like now you're addicted. So now you're looking to use and scam any freaking person that you come across. The person could be ugly as hell, have STDs, have AIDS, whatever, but you fucking and sucking them because guess what? Now they got money.
No. Because you got flown out. No.
What? No. No, but little things. So I don't know. To each his own, to each his own, to each his own, to each his own, to each his own.
No, I think that, if you're serious about, I don't know, like living better or attracting better, then maybe you should try holding out more, like.
Absolutely.
Waiting, like, just, I guess, like, getting to know the individual more. Like, taking your time. There's nothing wrong with dating, but you don't have to have sex with everyone.
That part.
I'm not telling you not to have sex, but I'm just saying you don't have to.
Right. It's not a requirement because he took you to dinner.
Okay. Yeah. Word.
Part. Okay.
Yes.
Sean says, so William on the corner could be the best man in your life. You're damn fucking right. You're damn right. He can be the best man in my life once he put down the crack pipe.
So wait, does he like hang out on the corner every day? What is he doing on that corner? Is he selling ass? What is he doing?
He's selling the dollar waters.
or the flowers outside. I don't know where he watching flowers from. Where do you get these flowers from and the fucking these damn mangoes? I'm not yet. Whatever makes whatever.
I'm not trying to knock their hustle. Dating without sex is an option. True. Absolutely.
But if you take sex out of the whole dating scenario, you actually learn a person much more.
Absolutely.
And you build a stronger bond and connection. And then later on, hopefully months or down the line, when sex does get introduced into the whole equation, it makes the bond even stronger.
You got like a timeline, like a 3-month, 90 days. Yeah.
No, but you guys weren't hosts at the time, but it was other. Yeah, I went. I think it was 7 months. 7 months.
You'll make a man wait 7 months?
No, I went. Yes, I went 7 months. No sex, no nothing. Nothing. And I was dating, but no sex. 7 months.
And it was one specific guy, or it was just every guy?
It was
strictly 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
And how was that?
I was fine.
What about him? Like, how was the relationship after?
I said I was fine.
Yeah, she said she was fine.
So I was good. So he never even got to taste the cookie.
No,
because he couldn't wait that long. Wow.
No. No sex or nothing. Nope.
Wow. Kissing?
Yeah, but not like passionately.
Not deep.
Yeah.
No fondling. He didn't feel on your booty.
Nope.
I did.
No.
I don't think I have a specific timeline.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I don't want to force it though.
No, so, I personally did that only because I needed to get my mind right for myself. And me actually expressing this, I'm like, listen, like, not for nothing, is like, I don't want to have sex. Like, I don't want to drink. I don't want to do nothing. I didn't drink. I didn't have sex. I didn't do nothing. I needed to like kind of like cleanse myself. And if you want to be around me, if you want to be with me, then you have to respect me in this way that I need this healing. This is the way I'm going to heal and be able to like recenter my mind and what I have to do for myself or whatever. Like, if you're going to be around, we're going to be around. We're still going to do everything else that we need to do. I'm still going to be here for you, still take care of you, still going to take care of each other, you know what I mean? But as far as like sexually, it will happen eventually. But right now, I need this time to focus. And once I got to a point that it's like, wow, like everything in life started like moving. Everything's going where it's supposed to go. Things started falling into place. It's like everything, all prayers started being answered. Like everything, it was like a cleanse for myself. Like, because, and then honestly, once I did have it, it's like, what the fuck? Every day, it's like, what is going on? It's like, why am I thinking? Like, what's wrong with my brain? It's like, it's horrible. So it's like, I feel like even now it's like, I feel like I want to do that again. Like now that I'm out of the loop of like, I'm not dating right now because I'm transitioning into different parts of my life right now. So it's like, I'm actually not trying to start nothing with nobody because I know that it's not going to go anywhere because I'm not going to be around them much longer. You understand?
Right.
It's like, I'm starting to get back into that. All right, I'm about to not have sex for like a couple months. And yeah, I actually stopped partying, stopped going out. I had stopped drinking. This is my first drink since February. And I don't party no more. I don't hang out. I don't do anything. I don't go out to eat. I don't do anything. I stopped everything so that everything in my life that I really need right now goes the way it needs to go.
That's great.
No outside interference, no nothing. So it's like for myself to recenter myself so that when I do have somebody, they got the pure me, the real me, and the more focused me.
Are you happy?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay. All right, good. As long as you're happy. You know, like as long as like for the most part you're happy, like for real. Not like
for the most, it's like, I can't say, but I'm missing that one little element for me to be like, finally. But other than that, I'm good and I'm content. And it's like I'm slowly been into the whole movement for so long that I don't miss anything.
Right.
It's like it takes you to get over that hump to be like, I'm all right. No, I'm actually all right. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. People can talk about shit around me. I'd be like, I'm like, yeah, I'm actually good. I'm content and it works for me.
Good.
All right, good.
So as long as you're happy, we support it.
Yeah,
100%.
Seriously.
But when whoever gets this busted wide open,
we're gonna have to warn them. Like the disclaimer on the front of the show. Warning.
Like, whoa, busting open, you're gonna be like,
whoa.
Like, just saying.
Listen,
but,
it's funny. At times I think about doing that as well, but I gotta fully prepare myself because I'm the type of person that will try to do it and then won't stick with it, and that's my hiccup. I'll start something and do it for like 2 weeks, not a project or anything, but just something for me, like personally. And it's after hard. That second week, I'm just like,
It's hard because even with me saying like no sex, whatever, then it's like, damn, I still get the urges. So then it comes like the toys, but I have to ease my way off the toys. It's like no sex, period. So it's like,
wait, you can't do that either?
I don't.
Yolanda's like, whoa.
Listen, the longest I practiced celibacy or abstinence or whatever was 9 months, like straight up 9 months.
2 years.
2 years. That's a long time. Like congratulations.
It was hard, but then after like the first year, I didn't even think about it no more. I didn't even think about it.
Do that.
Yeah, after 3 months, I'm good. After like 2 months, like I'm good.
I didn't even think about it.
I thought about it. I thought about it every single day. Like I mean, I love sex. Like shit. Who like I do. But I did it for 9 months because like I didn't want like there's no one that sometimes you just don't want to get just anyone.
Yeah. So that's why I did it. It was no specific reason. I was waiting for the right person.
In a way, I was waiting for like the right person. But then it's like not that you're like, oh, I'm waiting for no reason, but it's you do have needs, you do have urges. I don't have people who I just call up like
I do. I do. Yeah. worth the call because the penises went down to the knees. Yep, worth the fucking call.
God damn.
Worth every fucking.
I feel like that needs to be a topic.
I mean, that used to be that there was a point of time, but like, not anymore. Like you get older. Plus I have kids. Like what are my kids supposed to see? Men coming in and out the house, like, or me constantly running out to go meet up and hook up with someone? Like, no.
Right.
Facts.
Like I don't even believe that's what I should be doing. So I definitely gotta set an example.
Right.
So But 9 months, for real, I did. And it was hard because I definitely thought about it every day. But in a way, there was no one worthy, but I was still dating people, still talking to people, but it still didn't make them worthy.
Right. No, the person that I was with at that time used to call it cobwebs. It's like
I just had the one person I did call. Like if I text him, then he'd be like, "I'm home, just come by." Like he already knew what it is. Like, I'm only coming for one thing. I don't need no conversation. Just
hotline bling. She got that hotline bling. No, I don't have those anymore. I mean,
no conversation needed, kid. You already know what it is. We already got through this. Yeah, we over that hump right now.
I just feel like it's easier to do it yourself. Because like if it ain't real, I don't want you to spend a night. I don't even want you in my house. Like I don't want you to come over here. I'd rather go to you, but then again, I don't trust, like I have a major phobia when it comes to mattresses. So I'm not about to just like lay on anyone's bed. Like I'm telling you, like even hotel rooms, I don't give a fuck how many stars the hotel. I have a major phobia about mattresses.
So what do you do when you go to a hotel?
I request extra blankets and sometimes I bring my own. But like, listen, it can't just be anybody. I'm too sensitive. Energy, all of that. Like, it can't.
He said it's toy season for women. Goodbye, fucking Sean. On that note.
Toy season.
On that note, I want to thank all you guys for being with us each and every Friday here. Next week's show, please put your notifications on. We are teaming up with another podcast called Keep in Mind Podcast. It's a group of 3 gentlemen who have 3 totally different points of views. And of course, it's going to be us 4 ladies that has all different points of views as well.
This show questions.
Yes, and a lot of questions. So it's definitely going to be something interesting. It's definitely going to be a dope show. A lot of laughs, a lot of jokes. Trust, a lot of
drinks.
So make sure you guys put your notifications on. Save the show. But next week it will be Sex, Love, and Alcohol featuring Keep in Mind Podcast. We will be live with each and every one of us in one location. So the energy is going to be there. The vibes are going to be there. It's going to be dope conversations, dope questions. And I want everybody to tell a friend, please share. So yeah, we're going to go viral next week.
Yes.
I'm pretty positive we're going to
That's the energy we're attracting.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So make sure you guys tune in next Friday at 8 p.m. Thanks for tuning with us each and every Friday at 8. Thanks for following all of our pages, the Sex, Love, Alcohol page. Even subscribe to the Ignorance Network and Sex, Love, Alcohol on YouTube. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. And we appreciate you guys for supporting. And make sure you go download LaQuasia's new single on all iTunes network
streaming platforms. Make sure you go and check out Your Story Is Our Story.
Yes.
And hit them up for any of your party venues or any type of it's prom season, graduation season. Make sure you hit them up for all your party needs. We got you, girl.
All right. See you guys next week. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.